What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here. So this is my review of this week's AEW Dynamite for the 7th of October 2020. 1 week to go for the anniversary episode of Dynamite, because Dynamite's been airing for nearly 1 year. This week's Dynamite is really celebrate the 30th career of Chris Jericho. They dubbed it the 30 year of Jericho. You got celebrities and pro wrestlers basically wishing Jericho, a happy 30th career, because he's been in the business for nearly 30 years. Anyway, so, and also, there was not really a necessary segment. You had before the start of the show, you had Miro and Kip Sabian playing like this arcade game. I don't know what it is, so it's kind of funny to see it. Anyway, so the first match to kick off this week's AEW Dynamite, we've got the FTW Championship match. Brian Cage, the champion, defending the belt against Will Hobbs. A good opener. You got this two big brutes of Brian Cage and Will Hobbs. Hobbs has some offense. Really, I thought he had a run with Brian Cage money, trying to put Brian Cage money's in his mouth. In the end, Brian Cage got the victory. He hit Will Hobbs with the drill claw to score the victory and retain the FTW title. You had Taz and Ricky Sparks on commentary, and then you got Sparks and Cage trying to gang up on Will Hobbs, and Taz cut a promo and really said to Will Hobbs, you got two options: join Team Taz or Sparks and Cage will kick your ass. And then you got Darby Allin came to the rescue. Both Sparks and Cage back off. So I don't know. Do I see Will Hobbs joining Team Taz? Don't know, so I'm letting it play out. Anyway, so we got this two segments on the show. It's between Lance Archer and Jon Moxley, building up their world title match from next week's one year anniversary episode of Dynamite. Lance Archer did his promo segment in a warehouse with Jake Roberts. Basically, he said about one key point of this segment, Moxley has no chance in hell against me. 20 people cannot beat me at that Battle Royal. Moxley's basically played around with, Eddie Kingston and The Butcher. Anyway, and Moxley did his promo in, this bar. Basically, and also they brought their match in Japan. This is months ago. Moxley said about, Archer said, we tore the house down in Japan. Moxley says, I barely leave Tokyo with my teeth in my head and my head on my shoulders. What's it about? A samurai meditating in, a samurai, preparing for battle. I can't remember a little bit. He said about, you're gonna get, ripped apart by a sword and arrows. He said about, this is going to be the last time me holding the world title belt, so, look, they're okay promo segments, but nothing, inspiring. I just can't wait for the world title match, who's going to win, but I don't know. You have to wait and find out, but, anyway, so the next match, we got the AEW Tag Team Champions, FTR. I think they're defending the belts against the Hybrid 2, that is Jack Evans and Angelico. I call it Angelicio. I can't pronounce the dude's name. The match was okay. Wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't bad. In the end, you had, I think it was Dash, the former Dash Wilder, hit the, I think he hit a frog splash onto, I think it was Angelico or Evans to score the victory. And then you got this one segment with the Young Bucks super kick a cameraman. And then you got this, a image of FTR. It was basically someone's. I think he had someone's making a mockery of FTR. You got their heads onto the bunch of cartoon hot dogs, and then you got the best friends come out. That is Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. Basically said their title match will be next week. Basically we got not one one title match. We got two title matches. The world title match and the tag team title match, FTR versus Best Friends. Yeah, the Best Friends basically really had the concept between the both tag teams. FTF backed off. No, FTR, sorry, backed off. So I can't wait. I don't think the best friends will win the tag team belts. Who knows? But I think FTR are going to, in my opinion, they're going to retain the tag team titles for next week's episode of Dynamite. Anyway, so then we got MGF basically putting over Chris Jericho. Said about we met at the very first Double or Nothing event. That'll be like last year. It said about there's something about me. There's something about you. Say about becoming a big star. It's about you need to not to stop, keep stuttering. And really, he's just basically putting Jericho over. Jericho, this is behind the scenes, MGF is going to be a big star. He's good on the mic, he's a good wrestler, so... Anyway, so moving on to, in my opinion, the match of the night. We got the TNT Championship match, we got Brodie Lee versus Cody Rhodes, in a dog collar match. And also they cut to Greg the Hammer Valentine. It was near the crowd. I think because he was in that dog collar match from not 30 years ago, but in that match with Roddy Piper at the very first Starrcade event from 1983. Anyway, so the match of the night. It was brutal. It was physical. Cody and Brodie kind of basically beat the living piss out of each other. I mean, like, John Silver took the bullet. Cody was trying to hit Brodie with the chain, but he hit John Silver instead. He bled. Cody bled. Brodie Lee bled. In the end, Cody hit the crossroads onto Brodie Lee to win this match and regain the TNT Championship. I think it's too soon. Why Cody? It's too soon to have Cody really, like, Brodie Lee dropping the belt. I'd rather he just dropped the belt probably at Full Gear or the first AEW pay-per-view of 2021. And then afterwards, Cody Rhodes basically thanking the fans. Said something about, like, he's dyed his head dark, he's gonna turn to the dark side. He said, screw it. Yeah, I don't know. I can see Cody turning heel because he's better as a heel, because he was mostly a heel in his career in WWE. I think he was a heel a little bit in New Japan / Ring of Honor. Anyway, so moving on to the next match. The next match, we've got Big Swole versus Serena Dib. Physical match. It was a good match. Big Swole got the victory. He hit Serena Dib with the rolling elbow to score the victory. So I'm guessing like Big Swole's on a roll. Okay, and then we got the main event. The main event, we got Chris Jericho and Jake Hager taking on the Chaos Project. That is Luther and Sir Pentago. Yeah, Sir Pentago. Sorry. The main event was okay. Wasn't bad. Wasn't like going to be a 4-star classic. It was predictable that Jericho and Hager will get the victory. I think they're on the roll as a tag team. You had like members of the Inner Circle interfered. Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz. In the end, Jericho hit the Judas Effect onto Luther to score the victory. And then you've got MGF basically came and give Jericho a clown and a picture of MGF. Jericho basically smashed the picture onto the clown. And yeah, the fans were booing the clown because that was stupid. And also Jericho hit the clown with the Judas Effect, said, don't waste my time or some shit. They both like had a stare off, and also then kind of like laughed and joke around, and then other wrestlers trying to come down the ring, and they had this intro with Jericho's name on it, and that was the end of the show. So anyway, this week's Dynamite, it was good. It was good and decent. It wasn't fantastic. It was I can't wait for the 1-year anniversary episode of Dynamite for next week. Anyway, in the good, I put Brodie Lee versus Cody Rhodes in a dog collar match. That was cool. That was good. That was match of the night for me. Brian Cage, Will Hobbs, Big Swole, and Serena Dibs. Nothing in the good. Not nothing in the good, but nothing in the bad. Nothing like cringeworthy. Probably a little bit of the clown, and basically, MGF trying to pander because he's still doing this stuff like he's going to join the group. I think he's like trying to join the inner circle. I'm not buying of MGF joining the inner circle. I'd rather have MGF forming his own group instead of joining a group. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, in the good, yeah, Brody Lee, Cody Rhodes, Brian Cage versus Will Hobbs for the FTW Championship, and Big Swole versus Serena Dib. And also, I don't mind the like people wishing Jericho, happy 30 years as a pro wrestler. It was okay. It wasn't no problems with it. The only thing in the middle has to be the two tag team matches. FTR versus Hybrid 2, and Jericho and Hager versus Project Chaos. They're okay. They were predictable that those goes FTR and Jericho and Hager are going to win. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my review of this week's AEW Dynamite review from the 7th of October 2020. Hope you like it. Leave the thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. We'll be back next week for my review of the 1-year anniversary episode of Dynamite. Moxley versus Archer, and also FTR versus Best Friends. Who's gonna win? You gotta find out for next week. So this is Sentiment officially signing out. Check you later. Chris Jericho, I wish you a happy 30-year career, man. You're the GOAT, man. You became a bigger star in two big companies, both in WWE and also right now in AEW. So, check you later, folks.